If we start at 7 p.m. and go until 4 a.m., you can get enough rest after.
Yo, this was freaking off in that long, nigga.
He played a video of me having sex with an escort.
What did he say he'd do?
He'd release it.
When you got to NY, what did Sean ask for?
A freak off, or he'd release it.
Crazy how, like, the abuse part is, like, the smallest this whole shit, bro. Diddy's so quick, bro.
Were you open to freak-offs at the beginning?
At the beginning.
Did you tell him when you no longer wanted to do them?
Yes, more than once.
Got his ass right there. That's all you need. Diddy, you going under the jail. And I'm gonna piss on that motherfucker, too. I'm trying to be on some Diddy shit. I know, this is a very sensitive topic. I feel like YourRAGE needs to be more informed. I want to be informed, so when I'm having conversations about this shit, I don't sound like a nut. Whoa, what are you clipping? What are we clipping? What'd I say? I'm trying to be on some Diddy shit. I'm trying to watch the Diddy reaction trial. I'm trying to see the shits. Bro, I didn't mean it like that way, bro. I probably even say it word for word. Y'all probably, I said, I'm trying to watch the Diddy shit. I didn't say I'm trying to, bro, come on, bro. You know I'm not trying to, don't, please, bro. Delete all, yes. So, that's crazy. That is crazy. That's one of them clips that are gonna cut short. And it's just me saying, I'm trying to be on some Diddy shit. And then that's it. No, please, people have the context of this shit. Have this whole reaction. So when you're trying to sabotage my name, you have that in the reply. Because they'll use that, bro. Chat. I saw something on Twitter that was saying, so Cassie was cheating on her husband with Diddy. But if you did a little bit more digging, it turns out because apparently there was a part where he said she FaceTimed her now husband or something like that. But apparently people are getting the story wrong because it says now husband. That wasn't her husband at the time. You feel me? They're trying to paint a narrative on Cassie apparently. So let's see though.
Before we begin, please be advised that viewer discretion is strongly recommended.
Jesus Christ. All right, hold on, bro. I might need food for this shit. I started this shit off with how freaky this about to get, bro. How crazy this shit about to get. Hold on.
A few moments later.
Let's lock in. We on some... You watching this Diddy shit. Whoa, y'all almost got me.
None of the content presented here has been exaggerated or taken out of context. These are the exact statements made by the defense team and Cassie Ventura in a federal court on May 15th, 2025. Some words have been censored to comply with YouTube's guidelines. What you're about to hear is a voiced-over reading of the Day 4 testimony from the Sean Diddy Combs trial. Source, courtroom reporter at Inner City Press on X.com. All parties are presumed innocent until proven guilty. Listen at your own discretion.
Did I hear X.com as a fucking source, my nigga?
What you're about to hear is the full cross-examination testimony given by Cassie Ventura today from beginning to end.
I mean, they tweeted.
Ms. Ventura, you loved Mr. Combs, correct?
I did.
For 11 years, you took care of him.
In some ways.
You called him larger than life.
I did.
Others called him Diddy or Puff Daddy, but you called him Sean, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You knew a version of him the rest of the world couldn't see, right?
At this moment, the prosecution objected, but was overruled.
In ways.
Okay.
You kept coming back to him for 11 years?
I wouldn't say coming back.
You believed he loved you too.
I did believe he loved me too.
Move cam,
So when he cheated on you, it hurt.
Not every time.
At this moment, the defense said,
Bring up this defense exhibit.
but the prosecution objected and said it was not in evidence, and the judge agreed that it was not in evidence. Then they continued.
Ms. Ventura, read this just to yourself. Why did you send this message?
To let him know I was going to dinner.
What was going on when these messages were sent?
Okay.
I'm not sure.
What was going on in your relationship then?
It was early. We were loving.
I offer it.
Okay. So she talking about like a boyfriend that she has or something right here, huh?
At this moment, the prosecution objected on the grounds of being offered the truth, but was overruled.
Please read.
I wrote, I love you, smiley face. I'll fly anywhere for you. I love you, Cass.
This 2009 email.
At this moment, the prosecution objected on the grounds of hearsay, and the judge told the defense to ask more questions.
From BlackBerry. What is BG?
Baby girl.
What did you write?
You hungry, Pop Pop?
And Mr. Combs wrote to you, we are so in love we don't do anything else. How long had you been seeing each other?
Like 2.5 years.
Please read this 1364.
I haven't talked to you at all. You don't even try. You rush me off the phone. I'm really hurt. I don't need your money. I need some attention.
You wanted your special time with Mr. Combs?
Yes.
You testified that you told him, "I love you so much you make me a better woman."
I definitely wrote those messages.
You wrote, "I can't wait until we have a baby of our own." You knew that he had 6 children at the time?
Yes.
Now, these messages about freak-offs, when you say, "You know it doesn't matter to me," you mean weekend or weekday, either is fine.
That's what it says.
We talking about the freak off, chap, the infamous freak off. See what they got going on, bruh.
Mr. Combs says, "Maybe we can call Jules. Can you do it?"
Yes.
Who the fuck is
This was an
that?
explicit message from you about the upcoming freak-off.
At this moment, the prosecution objected,
Gigi.
and it ended in a recess called by the judge. But once they returned, they continued.
Ms. Ventura, this is from Mr. Combs to you. You respond with an extremely explicit message, right?
Yes.
This is 2 days after planning a freak-off, right?
Explain the message.
Yes.
He said, "I want to see..." How did you reply?
I can't wait either.
You wrote, "I feel like I want to fuck," right?
That's what it says.
Mr. Combs says, "I'm so horny I can't concentrate." What do you say?
That I'll go to Dwayne Reed for candles and then set up the room.
Did you understand that he was going to take another video of you?
At this moment, the prosecution objected on grounds of speculation, and the judge told the defense to move on.
You ask, "Any pills on you?"
Yes.
What pills were you taking then?
Opiates.
You deleted videos on your devices, right?
Yes.
What did you write?
That I need to feel this is my husband, the only one who will see this side of me.
Were you afraid that Mr. Combs was only seeing you for sex in this way?
That was a concern.
You still were not public in your relationship with him?
Correct.
Were freak-offs important?
Integral to us.
Who was at your 21st birthday party in Las Vegas?
Britney Spears, Dallas Austin.
How did you get them there?
They came for Sean.
You're very beautiful and charming.
Thank you.
It's true. Who is Tommy Mottola?
A well-known producer.
You were an up-and-coming
Okay.
star?
I guess you could say that.
After you signed with Bad Boy, things were still platonic.
Yes.
You had a rough performance.
106 in Park. It did not go well for me.
How did he help you after
106
that?
in Park! Oh my god!
Did a YouTube video. He said, everybody makes mistakes.
Everybody has those days. Everybody knows. I'm talking about everybody. Okay.
What was wrong?
I couldn't hear myself.
You were dating Mr. Leslie. How much older than you was he?
10 years.
Then you traveled to Miami with Mr. Combs. The flyer of the event was just a cover to spend time with Mr. Combs, right?
That's true.
You had a tattoo of Mr. Leslie's initials
It's
on...
not slop, by the way, the person that just said that shit. Because I saw pictures of the document. It's this same exact, like, pictures of the fucking... Everything that was said in court is the same exact words being said
your
here.
body, right?
Yes.
How many tattoos did you have then?
At this moment, the prosecution objected on the grounds of relevance. The judge overruled it and said, "But let's keep it moving."
3.
The one on your arm?
No regrets.
Mr. Combs taught you how to do oral sex.
He did.
Look at this. Tell me when you're ready. Can you read it?
You can read it. It's making me laugh. It's from 2007.
You wrote, "I feel protected. You are sweet." You wrote, "I see that Carrie is better fitting for you. I'm hurt that you think I'm malicious. You're very important to me." Ex-Cass. What were you trying to convey?
It's like a journal entry.
You discuss Carrie Morgan. Did you think Mr.
Chat,
Combs
who
was
the fuck is
attracted
that?
to her?
Who the fuck is
There
Carrie
was a
Morgan?
point in the very beginning.
Did that complication carry on in your relationship?
Not really. Carrie was just always with us.
I'd like to start asking about freak-offs. Sometimes you wore a wig and a mask.
Yes.
The general public did not know.
At this moment, the prosecution objected, and the judge told the defense to rephrase the question.
No one knew until November 2023 in the public.
Yes.
Okay.
Fair to say his career was ruined after your lawsuit?
I can understand that.
Let's read these messages. Mr. Combs wrote, "When are you on your period?
No. Now.
What you be thinking about when you horny? Ms. Ventura, if you don't want to read the answers,
I don't like-
I can read them.
Hearing people's dirty messages is so cringe to me, bro.
Thank you.
The O has lots of oohs after it, right?
Yes.
After a freak off, you'd make love with Mr. Combs?
Yes.
Your period, Mr. Combs is asking when you're on it, right?
Yep.
He's asking in the context of when to meet up and have sex.
Looks like it.
Sometimes you watched him with a female?
2 or 3 times.
Did you talk with Mr. Combs about the swingers lifestyle?
That no one talks about it.
Were you keeping...
Yeah, you think you could be a swinger, bro? You and your whatever the fuck you dating, go off and fuck. I feel like, that's weird. I can't. Bro, do motherfuckers not feel the emotion of jealousy, bro? Too degenerate for me? like how could you? I just don't understand how you could watch you feel me, partner get fucked and you feel no emotion. Sex is just purely like not intimate. At that point, if you're just cool with that, like your brain just doesn't register sex as like I don't know, it's just like an action, just a sport to you, I guess, or some shit.
freak off secret from your friend?
I fuck anything I see. Yeah, Diorian, I'm sure you just get hella pussy and just fuck anything you see, gang. I'm sure that just would be how you just be fucking everything, gang.
Yes,
His assistants help him?
with everything.
Would you remember if an assistant came in during one of your sessions with an escort?
Not necessarily. I was high.
So you don't remember much.
I had my privacy invaded a lot during that relationship.
This is from July 2012. You say to Mr. Combs, "I'm horny and bored." This was after a freak off, right?
There are a lot of texts here.
At this moment, the prosecution said,
I would ask that the witness be allowed to read the entire document.
then the judge asked how many pages. The defense said,
8.
then the prosecution said,
We don't have a copy for the witness.
so the defense said,
We'll show it on the screen.
so it was shown, but not in the public gallery.
You said Mr. Combs often put you down, but he also sent you encouragement and called you a queen, right?
Yes.
At this moment, the judge asked for a sidebar, then continued.
What would trigger Mr. Combs' incessant calls to you?
Anger. Doubt about where I was.
If he suspected you of cheating, he'd call you incessantly.
Like freak off? Nigga, do it look like I like freak offs, nigga? I'm a normal nigga. I'm a regular degular. I ain't gonna lie, this is one of the months for the lights off. I ain't even eat no bitch butt yet, let alone get involved in a fucking freak off. Get your nut ass on out of here. Regular diddler? That's a regular degular, nigga. You asexual, you ain't normal, gang. Wait, being asexual is not normal? But you ate your own nut. I didn't eat my own nut, bruh. Wait, is asexual LGBTQ? Yes, nigga. So I'm part of the LGBTQ. You a TOS boy. Nigga, I'm asexual, gang. Like, you feel me? I don't think I'm a TOS boy. Yo, TOS boy is calm. I like Fufu boy too, though. Like, why did we retire Fufu boy? So, is Fufu boy not comp no more? What happened to Fufu boy? Fufu the food? No, nigga, like a Fufu boy, like you Fufu ass nigga, like you a Fufu boy. Supreme and Big 25, yeah, we bringing that shit back. We bringing Supreme back, nigga. What the fuck is he talking about? And phone posits coming back. Fuck that. I'm copping phone posits. Fuck that. I'm bringing some phone posits back too. They got some new phones dropping this month. I'm copping them bitches, dropping a fit with it. I'm bringing the phone posits back. I don't give a fuck. For those who don't know or do, Rage did in fact catch his own nut in his mouth and got some on his glasses and eyes while late, bro. Yo, chat, let's bring back phone posits, bro. Yo, what are those phone posits with the green flames and shit? Yeah, the paranormals. I'm gonna cut the paranormals and then get a Modern Warfare 2 shirt and match with and cook with that shit. I'm gonna cook a fit up. But chat, I need this Piet X So Swarovski. Bro, chat, I need these, bro. These are the most impossible shits to find all time. I swear to God, if somebody could find me a plug for these, I'll give you 5 bands. I swear to you, I'll give you 5 bands. No, I'll give you 1 band. I'll give you $1,000. It's impossible. They haven't been seen nowhere, gang. It's impossible. Ask Aiden. Nigga. Aiden was the first nigga I asked. I started at the low ranks. You go to Aiden Ross. He know people. I even asked Kai. Kai said he got a demon. Whenever he wants some shit, he asks that nigga, boom. He him. Kai couldn't do it out. I hit my uncle. He asked him, I'm not joking. I can get them. LOL. You must not know my family. Who the fuck is... Bro, Aiden. I already hit you up about this shit. You did not hit me back. And I told you, if you find those, I'll go back to kick, nigga. Your uncle does not have these, nigga. I swear he don't. You're lying. Cause the type of niggas I asked and didn't have it, you can't find those, bro. Okay, so lots. You 100% come back to kick if you find them, but you not, bro. Like, I'm that confident, Chad. They're impossible. It's impossible. He's not gonna be able to find them. I'm locking. You cannot get me a size 12 of these shoes. Okay, see you soon. Chat, I'm telling you, he can't. You cannot anywhere. Don't even worry, chat. Chat, there's no script. And it's the fact that I can't find him anywhere makes me want him even fucking more, bro. Fuck, that shit pisses me off.
It's one of the reasons.
because he thought,
My uncle owns a factory for design clothing and has a bunch of connects. I'll start getting on this, bro. They dropped one time, and the only time they dropped in store was in a whole nother country. I think it was like Brazil or some shit. Yo, uncle got no connect for these, bro. There are 4 pictures of these that exist. Don't worry, let me work the magic. Yo, Aiden, you are capping, bro. They're gonna make a fake one. See you on Kick. Alright, bro. Once you sign back to Kick, I'll take you car shopping. And we can do an extended clothing shopping spree. You deserve it, King Love. First of all, car shopping is crazy. But like, bro, you can't say it like that, bro. That's dead some Diddy shit, bro. And we're watching a Diddy video right now about his court case with Cassie right now, bro.
At this moment, the prosecution objected, and it was
I'm
sustained.
trying to
do
hear
you
about the
believe
freak
Mr.
offs.
Combs has good taste?
I think he does.
He's had an impact on fashion.
Yo, Cthulhu, how the fuck? Yo! What? Yo, what the fuck? We just had a fucking fashion break. Actually, Cthulhu, bro.
People like his style. Sean John.
Did you consult with him on your look?
Sometimes I got advice I didn't ask for.
Yo, oh wait, no, that nigga's Diddy. I was about to say, I'm about to bring Sean John back. Can't do that, gig.
He still ran his companies even while having all these freak-offs, right?
He did.
What was he addicted to?
Success.
What substances? Opiates?
Yes, he told me, and I saw it.
Did Mr. Combs' mood depend on whether or not he was withdrawing from opiates?
He was more irritable, I would say.
What other drugs was Mr. Combs addicted to?
At this moment, the prosecution objected on the ground of no foundation, but the judge said, "I'll ask if I want the grounds," then sustained and said to rephrase it.
What was his drug of choice?
Ecstasy or
What drugs y'all be taking, chat?
MDMA.
Opiates daily?
When he was doing them.
You saw him withdraw.
Yes.
Let's turn to GX411.
Aiden, I thought you quit, bruh. Perks?
This
I
moment,
don't do no drug.
but the prosecution said,
It's not in evidence yet.
then they continued.
So B414, page 3 and 4. You wrote, I love our FOs when we both want it. You felt that?
Loving FOs were just words at that point.
What?
Mr. Combs wrote to you, I want to freak out right now. And you wrote that you wanted it too. LOL, me too.
I texted more than that.
But you did text that to him. Mr. Combs wrote to you, Jules is available if you're into it. You could have
Who
said
the
yes
fuck
or
is
no,
Jules?
and you said love you.
There was no yes or no.
Bring up B420 on page 2. Mr. Combs wrote, do I have your permission to set up freaky fun? You wrote, ovulation.
Yes.
Here, what do you say?
I asked, which hotel? I must have called him in between.
Chat, watch out for them ovulation days, gang. That's how you get slit up, bruh. You feel me? Watch out for that ovulation. And don't think cause you fuck you not you know what I'm saying, you doing your thug thizzle in a bit. When she not ovulating, that semen don't survive in there for a little minute. Freaky fun sounds good, Rage. Bulletproof car shopping Monday. Aiden Ross. Stop talking like that, bro. You gonna make these niggas. They're gonna build a case. Yo, they gonna build a case on you, nigga. They gonna build a case on you, nigga. They gonna take all these screenshots going on. They gonna get everything, nigga. They gonna have it all.
I don't want to assume anything.
He said montage. You said you could also go to Pleasure Chest. What would you get there?
Sexual supplies,
What supplies?
lubricants, outfits.
He says, have fun, impress me. You say, okay. He says, well, can we kiss a lot? What
Y'all ever used lube before, chat?
do you say?
Yes.
You wrote, I left the iPad.
I don't know whose iPad this meant.
Mr. Combs wrote, I'll be there right after my session. This was in June 2017. Do you remember arguments you were having at that time?
Not specifically.
Here you say, the game starts at 10 p.m. No breaking character till 8 a.m.
This was a game
What
a
the
friend of
fuck?
mine told me. A way to rekindle your romance.
By doing something different in the bedroom?
It's a whole getting into character thing.
Mr. Combs says, let's get some outfits and go to sex club. Mr. Combs wrote, surprise package coming from out of state. Why can't I reach you? What do you say?
Chat, how y'all feel about role play? I know we kind of had this conversation recently. I've done role play shit. The whole outfit with the nurse and all that shit. But, like, it's to an extent. I like how it looked and shit. But, like, We not about to be in character, like, you feel me? You might throw out like a little joke, like, hey, you need your dick checked? I'll be like, yeah, check my little shit. You know what I'm saying? Check my shit. You feel me? But that's about it. I ain't about to do a whole movie with the bitch. I like getting ban Aiden. Aiden, you're banned.
I was getting my brows done.
Did you come to know Mr. Combs was leaving to freak off to go see Kim Porter?
Yes.
How did you find out about Gina? How did you feel? Did it upset you?
Yes.
It prompted arguments?
It did.
And he thought you were not faithful. What were his reactions?
It was scary.
Mr. Combs wrote to you, let's do something different in NYC this weekend. FYI, Dave hit me. What does hit mean?
Reached out.
And Daniel contacted you. Did this mean you might have a freak off?
Might?
He tells you, you better put me on VIP vibrate alarm or something. He's frustrated you don't answer his texts fast enough.
Right.
You tell him to come to NYC understanding there could be a freak off.
Maybe.
You also saw the Book of Mormon.
Yes.
So, chat, did she like the freak offs? Or did he, like, brainwash her to like the freak offs? Or, like, whatever, like, I don't know how the psychology behind that go. Did she like freak offs? Or did he, like, force her to have freak offs to the point where she just ended up loving that shit? Both. She admits to just being a willing participant. Okay. So, at this point, right now, the freak offs are consensual. Is what you're saying. Niggas, I don't understand niggas, bro. Diddy, your brain is fucked. Willing sometimes, somewhat. Up to a point. Stockholm Syndrome. You've been there, you tell us. Aiden says, she really did it to survive. Okay. She was scared to say no. No, the reason why I asked that is because sometimes she's the one trying to plan them and shit. So that's why I asked that. Like, she tried to plan, like, she be texting this nigga, yo, let's freak out. So that's why I asked that shit. You feel me?
Pleasure. Is
That's
that
where
a
my
sect
confusion
club?
I would assume.
He asks, are you ready for tonight? What do you say?
Yes. I just have to get some things.
Yo, Aiden, shut the fuck up and drop 100 gifteds in this bitch, nigga. You see my gifted leaderboards, Aiden? You need to be top 3. These niggas haven't gifted to me since 2021. They still in the top 3, nigga. That nigga Mochi on 2 different accounts. He really number 1 for real. Aiden, go ahead, boy. I'm weighing. Hello. Niggas talk about car shopping, but nigga, what about gifted sub shopping, nigga? Drop them hundreds right now. Let me see. Mr. My uncle owns all the designer brand. Let me see. Show me. Prove it. Let me see. Drop them 100. I feel like your money fake, Aiden. What if I said that? I feel like your money all cap, nigga. Drop that 100. Prove it. Prove it. Oh, he left. He just conveniently left. Oh, alright. So he just happened to disappear at this point. He broke, chat. That nigga broke, bruh. Why you think he's streaming all these hours, gang? What the fuck?
This is not about what I felt, right? Because you are skipping over a lot here.
What did you write?
As much as you think you're Bruce Willis, you're not. Your kids were babies when we started dating.
If you saw him on social media on vacation with others, it was heartbreaking?
It could be. I was 7 years in.
And what about this? About Gina? You wrote, I don't want to be a side piece, but I'll treat you as a king. You wanted to be the main girlfriend?
In 2013, yes.
You saw social media posts of Mr. Combs with other girlfriends and got angry, right?
Can I speak? I was jealous of certain situations.
Did there come a time he suspected you were in a relationship with someone in the industry, Mr. Muscooty?
Yes.
Mr. Combs thought,
how I tell my next girlfriend I need 2 other girlfriends, but you like the main girlfriend though? Like, how you bring that up? How you do that? But like, hey, shorty, like, fuck with you and shit. Cuddy. Oh, hold on, we gotta go back. Mr. Miss Cuddy, we gotta go back to that shit. Just do it. You think she'll leave me? If I be like, yo, shorty, like, you feel me? I need 2 other girlfriends and shit. It'll make your life easier. You feel me? They could be your girlfriends too. They our girlfriends. You know what I'm saying?
Relationship with someone in the industry,
like, nah.
Mr.
3, 1 is enough, bro. I can't deal with 3 fucking girl brains. Can't do it. I'm sorry. 3 motherfuckers needed attention and shit. Could barely give it to 1.
Muscooty?
Yes.
Mr. Muscooty. Wait. Let's lock in here.
Can I speak? I was jealous of certain situations.
Did there come a time he suspected you were in a relationship with someone in the industry, Mr. Muscooty?
Mr. Muscooty. Is that supposed to be Kid Cudi, chat?
Yes.
Mr. Combs thought it could be good for your career if you collaborated with Mr. Cootie. Mr. Muscooty.
What is?
Yes.
Why did you begin your relationship with Mr. Muscooty?
We enjoyed each other's company.
You were in a relationship with Mr. Combs?
We were on a break.
But you were still doing freak-offs with him.
Yes.
After Mr. Combs found out by going through your phone, you went to see him. You knew he was upset. He previously attacked you.
Yes. I thought I'd be safer with other people there.
Your affair with Mr. Muscooty was only a month long, but you got a burner phone for it?
Right.
Mr. Combs kicked you in the back?
Yes.
This came up later in your relationship that you had cheated on him with Kid Cudi.
He brought it up quite a bit.
When he cheated, he said, well, you had an affair with Kid Cudi, right?
Sometimes.
He suspected you of having an affair with another person in the industry. You were in South Africa filming?
Yes. Honey 3.
While you were there, you saw a photo of Mr. Combs with Gina and were irate, right?
Angry?
You blocked him and focused on the movie, right?
I tried my best.
Mr. Combs suspected you of a relationship with whom?
Michael B. Jordan.
From sinners? You niggas are sick. You did not just say from sinners. You know sinners is goated. Respect Michael B. Jordan, gang. You did not just find out about Michael B. Jordan from sinners, gang. Respect Michael B. Jordan.
You sent a video not only to Mr. Combs, but also to staff. Who? D-Rock.
Yo, she was on timing. Yo. Chat. Yo, imagine your bitch getting tight at you. She sent you a video with her and another nigga, bro. What the fuck?
Yes.
You sent it to them because you were angry with all of them.
I was hurt. I spent all my time
Weasel,
with them.
they for this
You
five
thought they
getting
were
this
in on it. The physical abuse.
Oh.
When did your father learn about it?
Same time as my mother.
Did Mr.
Never
Combs
mind.
come to
You know what I just
Connecticut
said.
to speak to your parents?
I don't know if it was then.
Carrie Morgan knew about the
Who's Carrie?
Yes.
abuse.
Sounds so
The
familiar.
eyebrow gash incident. What was it about?
Didn't answer the phone and went to sleep. I was supposed to be packing for a trip.
He was inebriated?
Bro, eyebrow gash incident, bro.
I don't remember that.
What does inebriated mean, Chad? That's a good word. I like that. I want to use it. I ain't saying I'm drunk no more, nigga. Or I'm not saying I'm not sober no more. I'm inebriated, gang. I'm hella inebriated. Holy fuck, I'm inebriated. I'm inebriated as fuck right now, bro.
Why were you asleep?
A drink at the Abbey had something in it, I think.
Did Mr. Combs ever abuse you while he was inebriated, then say he didn't remember it?
Yes.
Did you feel he was not taking responsibility?
Yes.
For drugs, you'd both go to rehab?
Rehab wasn't really a thing during our relationship.
The freak-offs were an opportunity for you to take drugs together?
Yes.
You went a lot to Burning Man?
I mean, Diddy's fucked either way. It don't matter if she liked the freak offs or not. Bro, this nigga cooked, bro. Like, just subtly abusing, yeah. Like, that's just some light shit. Just, yo, he abused you to this time, right? Yeah. Like, yo, this nigga's like.
Yes.
Did you ever
It's crazy how, like, the abuse part is, like, the smallest shit in this whole shit, bro. Diddy's so cooked, bro.
call yourselves Get High partners?
We did.
Did you take drugs from him without him knowing it?
Yes.
What was his reaction?
Explosive.
Did he tell LA dealers not to deal to you?
Yes.
You told Ms. Courtroom that you learned only after the fact that Mr. Combs had dangled Ms. Bongolan off the balcony?
What's up with this nigga dangling motherfuckers off the balcony, bro? Yo, they need to make a movie on this nigga, bro. Who the fuck is Bongaladong? You should play as Diddy. I remember he dangled Wale off the balcony like these. Dangled that little nigga, all the money fell out his pockets and shit, wallet, keys, all that fell out his pockets. Almost fucked that nigga in his face while he was upside down, that freaky ass nigga, bro.
I'm not sure.
You were on drugs?
I'm not sure.
You got a life coach for your drug use, according to this document.
I don't know who that person is.
You were doing a lot of drugs?
It was a rough time.
You tried to get into a rehab, the Golden Door.
It was a spa. There was a time I lost all sense of smell and taste and woke up in a hospital with an IV in my arm. I tried then to get help.
Thank you
The
for
time
the
after
$5
San
Weasel.
Bernardino, you learned that he had
My
overdosed.
dog.
A very strong opiate, yes.
Were you ever not addicted to painkillers?
We took Ibogaine.
Where did you get it?
Fuck is
Cancun,
that?
Mexico, separately.
When Mr. Combs threw you off the boat in Cannes, when he accused you of taking drugs and
What do you mean threw? Okay, see, threw you off the boat means a lot of things. When we talking a random person, it just be kicked you off the boat. When we talking Diddy, that type of nigga that actually throw you off the boat in the middle of the sea and have you drown and shit. What do we mean by threw you off the boat? You can't just say that when we talking about Diddy, gang. What's up? What's all these new first-time chatters coming from? What's good, y'all boys? Who the fuck is y'all, though? Hello, Pookie. It's Rock Nation. Like, it's getting kind of spooky. I see hella first-time chatters talking to my shit. And they talking like we best friends. Rock Nation. I'm from Rock Nation. Yo, hold on. Chill. Chill. We are, Rock Nation Raid.
squeezed your leg.
Among other things.
What?
Cannes, when he accused you of taking drugs and squeezed your leg.
Among other things.
But you still wanted to be with him?
I did.
Switching topics. When you say Mr. Combs went with guns to find Suge Knight, do you remember telling the government that you did go with them?
No.
Let me show you.
At this moment, the prosecution said,
Just for the parties.
then they continued.
I did not go with them, so I don't think I said that.
You also did with Ms. Morgan, right?
Yes.
Do you recall telling the government that you did not see what he did, hitting her in the head with a wooden hanger?
I saw the hanger. I saw he was angry that I was doing drugs with Carrie.
This broke up your 17-year friendship with her?
It did.
Did you tell Mr. Combs about your relationship with your now husband?
No.
Okay, so this means they weren't married at the time, chat. They were probably just dating or some shit. Relationship with your dog.
Ms. Morgan sued you and Mr. Combs.
Made a demand.
And you paid part of that?
I did.
And you haven't spoken with her since?
Maybe one text.
That was the relationship ender?
Yes.
Damn.
You would heat up the baby oil?
Yes.
Now, is this from the day before the Intercontinental Hotel incident?
At this moment, the prosecution said,
This is a long document. We need time to read it.
so they took a break.
Is this from March
So they
4th?
took a break.
At this moment, the prosecution said,
With UCT time, it is March 3rd.
then continued.
Okay, Mr. Combs refers to accessories.
For the premiere.
You sent him an explicit message?
Yes.
He responded with with a number of M's. He wrote, "Too bad you have to work, LOL."
He did.
You ask him, "Are you feeling better?" Then he's discussing bodily function.
Yes. Could we just clarify what time these messages are really from with the UCT?
At this moment, the prosecution said,
There's a stipulation on that.
and this document was shown. You can pause to read it if you want. Then they continued.
Mr. Combs went to your premiere lunch at the London Hotel?
He did.
Then he says, "I just got out of a spiritual therapy session."
I asked, how did it go?
He said, "It's a process. This is leading up to the hotel incident."
Oh,
You say,
shit.
"Baby, I want to FO so bad." You were asked in your direct and said you didn't want him to ruin your premiere.
You said, "Baby, I want to freak off so bad." You were asked in your direct and said you didn't want him to ruin your premiere.
Sure.
Mr. Combs says, if we start at 7 p.m. and go until 4 a.m., you can get enough rest after.
Yo, what? Niggas was freaking off in that long, nigga. Hispanic ad party. Yo, what? Yo, what the fuck? 7 p.m. the freak off starting in the evening, and then when the few hours before the sun come up.
Yes.
He's saying it'd be a shorter than usual freak off?
What? That's a short one. You can't even stream for 9 hours. First of all, that's cap. But oh my god, imagine a freak off like dead ass lasting the whole length of like the stream time. Bro, that's crazy. That's short. That's a short version.
That's how I would understand it.
What do you say?
Carrie is here. We can't do it at my house.
You say, "That guy is sick." I'm not going to ask you what you meant. So you were turning to Johnny. Was he a dancer or an escort?
We hired him as a dancer, but he did what an escort does.
Do you remember the beginning of this freak off in the Intercontinental?
Not really.
Oh my
The
god.
drugs were bad MDMA, right?
I have no idea.
At this moment in court, the trial session was wrapping up for the day. The judge looked at the time and addressed the jury. It's 5 o'clock, jurors. You may go home. Do not look up anything about the case. As the jurors stood to leave, the judge formally dismissed them, reminding them of the rules. Then the judge addressed Cassie Ventura, who had just completed another day on the witness stand. "Thank you, Ms. Ventura. No discussions with the government. We'll see you tomorrow." Cassie then left the courtroom.
Do you think these jurors actually listen to that shit? Are you monitored or something? Like, how do you know if they gonna do what they do? Nigga, if I'm a juror, I'm about to go home and do my Googles, nigga. Oh, you're actually monitored? Never mind.
Once the jury and witness had exited, the judge turned back to the
But there's
attorneys to
more
get a
videos,
sense
though.
of how much longer
It's like the
this
first
part of
half
the
of
trial
the shit.
might last. Judge, how much more? Combs' attorney Estevao responded, "Let me check." Then AUSA Johnson added that the government expected about 30 minutes of redirect examination for Cassie Ventura the next day. Combs' lead counsel, Agnifilo, chimed in to say, "We'll figure it out tomorrow." The judge reminded
Yeah, I
the
don't care about all that
prosecution,
part.
Richard, before
I'm trying to
officially
hear about
closing the
these free
day,
calls.
the judge added, "If there are more issues, someone needs to email the court today." What do you think about Cassie's cross-examination?
Okay.
Did you think the defense did better than the prosecution, or did the prosecution do better than the defense?
Who you think cooked here, chat? Of this day? She is not the star witness. This is just the beginning of the exposure of the sick provisions that was taking place. Yo, chat, this is just the beginning too, bro. This shit about to get crazy. Straight to the point where the viewers like, a whole damn court just to prove that they're freaks. Just because she was willing in the beginning doesn't mean make her always willing. And that's the, bro,
Before we begin,
the nigga not getting arrested for having freak offs. That's the last thing he getting arrested for. And like, bro, niggas being freak ass freaks, that's not illegal at the end of the day. Her liking that shit has nothing to do with shit, nigga. He's in jail for a whole lot of other shit, my nigga. He in trouble for a whole lot of other shit. This nigga's a fucking villain. Bro, chat, it is important to not be ignorant in this shit and actually know what the fuck going on, bro.
You believe Mr. Combs was blacked out for the Intercontinental event?
I believe he was intoxicated. Everyone's
I'm a villain. Whoa. Pause. Chat, stop thinking. JK never number 2. What the fuck you mean by that, little nigga?
definition is different.
But you said blacked out. What did you write here?
I wrote, when you get fucked up the wrong way,
You meant drugs.
and alcohol.
Here Mr. Combs writes to you, I am so horny for you.
At this moment, the prosecution objected and said this was not an evidence. Then they continued.
Here Mr. Combs is asking you for sex soon after the Intercontinental, right?
I was saying how he felt.
What did you write back?
I wrote, we need a different vibe than Friday at the Intercontinental.
Mr. Combs wrote, Fuck Friday, I don't even want to do that again. What did you write?
I wrote, LOL, true.
Mr. Combs suspected you of having an affair with someone else in the industry. What happened when he took your phone?
We were in a car, and he told me to call my mother. When I did, he grabbed my phone and took it.
It was a big fight.
He was just gone.
For how long?
A few hours until my mother called the police.
Did Mr. Combs go through your phone?
I think so. And he called someone on it.
The person you had an affair with?
I don't know if he's playing anymore.
But he was an NFL player, and he was jealous. Wasn't there a time he found out you were dancing with another person in the entertainment industry and took your phone, right?
I don't remember.
It was Chris Brown.
I was not dancing with him.
Look at this. It's from 2013.
Now I see.
What else did Mr. Combs take?
My car, my passport.
Okay. She's cheating on this nigga with a bunch of niggas. But that, it ain't illegal. It's fucked up. It's not illegal, nigga. I'm trying to, what is Diddy's team trying to convey here, chat? What you think? Like, you know what I'm saying?
And he was angry.
Let's refresh you about Mr. Combs being in rehab.
I vaguely remember.
Why did you go to Sedona?
I went to Arizona to get
She's
away
a
from
liar.
the drugs.
I'm going to go to a new topic. Mr. Combs told you to go get the video you'd heard about. What did you write?
I wrote, you keep putting me down.
I'm going to play you some audio.
At this moment, the defense played an audio. This voiceover is what was said in the audio.
If you saw a video of someone f***ing me, who was f***ing me? You have it. Why didn't you show me? 'Cause I'm not disrespectful, bro. If you don't show me, I will kill you. Cut you up. I will f***ing kill you. I've never killed anyone in my life. I am going to fuck you up. It's not going to be blood on my hands. Someone else is going to do it. I'm not playing with you, Sujit. Tell me.
That was you, right?
What the fuck? And what the fuck is a sujit? What type of racial slur was that? But what the fuck was that? What the hell was that? What was that? It's been crazy. What the fuck? What the fuck? Hold on now.
Yes?
Did Mr. Combs express concern about these videos being released?
When?
Ever.
Yes.
The escort, Jonathan. You thought he took a video?
Yes.
Mr. Combs spent a lot of money to make sure the video did not get released?
I don't know.
You had a conversation with Jonathan Audie that was transcribed?
I'm not sure.
He was volatile?
I didn't trust him.
What did Mr. Combs say when you told him you thought Mr. Audie was recording?
He said he'd take care of it.
Are you aware of an escort leaving comments on Mr. Combs' Instagram page?
I am not.
Now let's talk about rehab. Do you still take Suboxone?
Something like it.
What does it treat?
Opioid addiction.
At this moment, the prosecution objected, but was overruled by the judge.
You wrote a book in rehab. The place treats sexual compulsion.
At this moment, the prosecution objected, and the judge asked for a sidebar.
Did you get neurofeedback therapy?
Yes.
What is it?
They hook something up to your head and show you things. See how you react.
I want to try that.
Y'all pointing out that she cheated. Bro, y'all forget that Diddy essentially turned her into a super thought by having her take die from multiple niggas at a time during the freak-offs. She mentally never had a chance.
It ain't even about that, bro. Let's say she liked all that shit, or whatever the case may be, bro. This nigga abused the girl, kidnapped the girl. This casual, oh, he kicked you in the back, yeah. Like, bro, little like what? He was over here blowing up niggas' cars and shit. If it somehow comes out that all the freak off shit was consensual shit, and that don't matter, nigga. That nigga got a line of shit he got to answer for, bro. That is the bare minimum, bro. That's what niggas not understanding, bro.
Were you told the effects of it?
Niggas, I be seeing niggas on Twitter like, yo, was Cassie a victim or did she actually, you understand? That's not like the whole only reason why this nigga's fucking.
Help me with my trauma.
You feel me?
Did you participate?
She was probably a freak. She probably is freaky as fuck. What does that mean though, bro? What does that mean, bro?
In EMDR.
Yes.
What does it do?
Memories and processing them.
The idea is you recall prior traumatic memories, like for PTSD. You were being treated for
Did he actually a victim? What the fuck are y'all saying, bro?
PTSD.
Yes. I was still physically developing.
You were 22.
Women keep developing after 22, don't you think?
But you're not suggesting you were still physically developing after 22.
I am not.
This message is about having a freak off without ketamine, right?
At this moment, the prosecution said,
May I confer with counsel?
the judge said, no, but we will take a break. Then they came back and continued.
Mr. Combs wrote, "You're so predictable. You've said you were going to tell him you didn't want to do freakouts anymore, but you didn't say it, did you?
I did not.
Here, you were suggesting freaking off with a girl. You say you found a photo of Mr. Combs with Gina while you were staying with your parents in Connecticut, right?
Yes.
You decided to break up with him, and he didn't threaten you but suggested couples counseling?
I don't know.
Oh, I see what they trying to do here. I see what they trying to do here. They trying to cook up. I see what they trying to do here. They trying to cook. Okay, I'm seeing it. I see what they trying to do here, bro.
In August 2018, you called it a closure conversation. Mr. Combs was inviting you to Burning Man, right?
Yes.
I'll read Mr. Combs. You have anger.
I wrote, my family knows I am not running around telling our business. I wrote, I don't need you to be taking care of Kim and Gina. I needed you to put me first.
Please read these.
I wrote, you lied to me. She never went away. It was the nail in the coffin.
You meant Gina, the
Bro,
photo.
I need to see Diddy on the stand. And his responses to like what they got for him, nigga. I need to see shit like, I need to see that, nigga. I need to see that, nigga. That ain't happened yet or nothing, right? I just want to see a video. A video of what? He's not? Is that ever gonna happen? He has never taken the stand. We'll never see that. Yeah, eventually. He not testifying.
Photo?
Yes.
In your civil lawsuit, you say Mr. Combs raped you in September 2018 after you had dinner at an Italian restaurant in Malibu, right?
Yes.
Did you meet with the U.S. on November 30th, 2023?
Yes, not the exact date.
In this meeting, you said the rape took place after Mr. Combs returned from Burning Man. You said he was acting strangely at that dinner.
I don't remember exactly that word.
What word is she talking about? Wait. What word is she talking about? What word did she not remember, bruh? Strangely? Okay.
You said he was acting strangely at that dinner.
I don't remember exactly that word.
Okay,
Did you meet the U.S. on April 8th, 2025?
Around then.
This message to FB, who's that?
Frank Black, a name he used.
He wrote, I'm in an investors conference. We'll get back to this. You still have love for him?
I have love for the past and what it was.
After this, they took a sidebar, but then continued.
You wrote, I didn't mean to be a bitch. I just don't get the time. He writes, just need you to be positive, correct?
Yes.
DX1309, this is about a yoga instructor?
Yup.
What did you write?
I wrote, I've stopped even caring.
But you did care.
Yeah.
So he said, you could date other people, let's just talk about it, correct?
Yes.
What did you write?
I wrote, I do love you. I would just prefer not being one of your girlfriends. Let's get up tomorrow night. I'll do studio from 6 to 9.
He writes, can I hold you? Or are you just gonna break up with me? And you write back, we can embrace LOL. And you wanted to hug him, right?
That's what I said.
Did you have sexual intercourse with Mr. Combs that night?
I did.
And during that, your now husband FaceTimed you.
Yes.
Your now husband didn't know you were with Mr. Combs at the time?
I don't know what he knew.
Later, he discovered it?
At this moment, the prosecution objected, but was overruled.
You didn't tell your husband you were raped.
Cook? No. Okay, look, listen. We don't know. Actually, we don't know what they meant by now husband. It could be they weren't. That wasn't her husband at the time. That's why they're saying now husband. They could have been friends back then, or they were dating back then and now husband, or it was her husband that whole time. We don't know. We don't know. There's no clarification on that, so you can't really use that as some shit. I'm not gonna lie. But he's still a cuck. I don't care. Now he a cook. I mean, when he said FaceTimed, let's hold on. Let's see.
This moment,
Your Combs FaceTimed you.
Yeah.
And during that, okay, but did she? Okay, that's another thing. Do you think she answered the FaceTime while she was getting fucked, or just a point that she made that? Oh, she FaceTimed her while that was happening. If he's a cook, you're insinuating that she answered the phone while she was getting fucked and he saw the shit. I don't know if that's really what it is. That what it is, nigga? I don't think she answered the phone. She called it her, like, I don't know. Not gonna lie, I wasn't there. That is true. You weren't there.
Yes.
Your now husband didn't know you were with Mr. Combs at the time?
I don't know what he knew.
Later, he discovered it?
at this moment, the prosecution objected, but was overruled.
You didn't tell your husband you were raped.
Not that evening.
After Ms. Porter's...
Oh, so that was her husband at the time. Wait, was that her husband at the... Okay. Or maybe she still just referred to husband because that's her husband now. That's why she just... That's why you're just saying that.
Ruled.
You didn't tell your husband you were raped.
Not that evening.
After Ms. Porter's memorial service, you wrote to him that you were going home. Why had he called Kim his soulmate? What was the 11 years all about?
Yes.
That was hurtful.
At that time, yes.
And after that memorial service, you never saw Mr. Combs again, right?
I did not.
He let you go, right?
I never saw him again. I don't know about letting me go.
You got married to the love of your life, right?
At this moment, the judge interrupted.
I see what they try to do. Every time they break up or let her go, whatever the case may be, they're trying to make it a point, well, if Diddy's so abusive and such a powerful man, how come whenever you broke up with him, he just let you go? That's what they try to do. That's what they try to... I see what they try to get. I see what they try to, you know what I'm saying?
And said to take a break.
Ms. Ventura, we're almost done here.
Thank you.
I will read Mr. Combs' messages. You're going to make a beautiful mother. God bless.
I said, thank you, God bless. I wrote, we should talk and have closure.
Mr. Combs sent back a tear face emoji. He said, you were always my ride or die.
I thought it was nice.
You'd been craving that.
Before. I don't think I was craving now.
You shaped you over 11 years. You shaped each other.
Yes.
Your husband's a physical trainer?
Yes.
The house you grew up in Connecticut was relatively modest compared to mansions.
Yes.
You were preparing to tour with a Matt Testa.
Yes, he's an engineer.
Once you settled your lawsuit, you canceled the tour, right?
Yes.
Because you no longer needed the money?
That was...
They try to cook. They try to cook.
Wasn't the reason.
After the hotel video came out, you posted on Instagram that domestic violence is the issue, right?
Yes. I still feel that way.
DX1015. Mr. Combs wrote, want to freak off one last time. What did you write?
I don't want it to be the last time. I want freak off for the first time.
No further questions.
Wait, I don't. Bruh. Fucking shit. What did he say this though? What's the date? What's the date of it though? What's the date of this? She wanna start hold on, bro. Hold on. What was this, bro? I wish they put the dates here, bro. This was way after all that shit, right? When they were broken up and shit. Mr. Combs wrote, "Want to freak off one last time?" What did you write? It's after assuming it's after everything. I don't want it to be the last time. I want freak off for the first time. Oh my God.
At this moment, the judge asked the prosecution if they wanted to redirect, and it begun.
Ms. Ventura, you were shown this message where you ended. I don't want to freak off for the last time. I want it to be the first time for the rest of our lives. What did you say after that?
Yes, I'm horny. Just got over a UTI.
Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Did he even need to know that? Like, come on, bro. You need to... Come on, bruh.
You were shown messages today in which you and Sean were kind and loving?
Yes.
Did those periods ever last?
At this moment, the defense objected but was overruled.
No, they didn't last. There'd be a downswing.
What world did Sean open up to you?
A world of chaos.
In your 11-year relationship, who did you want to have sex with?
Only him, at that time.
When Sean wrote, "Seduce me all day," what did you do?
Write about FOs.
Were you able to cancel work obligations for freak-offs?
Yes, if I was told to.
When you were shooting the movie in South Africa and you blocked him, how did he contact you?
Through Mia.
He said he didn't remember h**ing you. Did you believe him?
Not always, because I knew him. There were times he was pretty aware of what he was doing. It's just who he was. I'd seen him be violent with other people.
On the way back from Cannes, what did Sean do?
He played a video of me having sex with an escort.
What did he say he'd do?
He'd release it.
When you got to NY, what did Sean ask for?
A freak off or he'd release it.
Okay, I'm trying to see how this is helping Diddy's. Well, oh, that's the AUSA. Oh, never mind. Yo, Diddy, nigga, fucking freak off blackmail, bro. Diddy, they cooking you, nigga. AUSA cooking your ass, nigga. They cooking your ass, nigga.
When Sean wrote, "You ready for tonight?" what did he mean?
Freak off.
AUSA Johnson.
What were you afraid he would do if you did not do that freak off?
At this moment, the defense objected, but
Fuck you, Gustavo.
the judge overruled it. Then after Cassie said,
I don't know that week.
the judge interrupted and said, "Next question."
Do you have any doubt that Sean raped you?
At this moment, the defense objected but was overruled.
I have no doubt.
After Sean raped you on August 18th, did you later have consensual sex with Sean during which your now husband FaceTimed you?
Yes.
Why did you cancel the tour?
After I filed my civil suit, I was overwhelmed.
James?
Addressing the past the way that I chose to was overwhelming. I didn't want to go.
Do you plan to file more lawsuits?
No.
Would you give the $20 million back if you hadn't have had to do freak-offs?
At this moment, the defense objected but was overruled.
I would give it back to get my agency back.
Did he beat you during freak-offs?
Yes.
Were you open to freak-offs at the beginning?
At the beginning.
Did you tell him when you no longer wanted to do them?
Yes. More than once.
Got his ass right there. That's all you need, bitch. That's all you need, bitch. That's all you fucking need. Diddy, you going under the jail. And I'm gonna piss on that motherfucker too. You cook, nigga. What's you talking about? That's all you need, nigga. That's what I'm telling you, Chad. Don't matter how much. Yes, she was a freaky fucking frog, bro. She was. But if it gets to a point where she don't want it, bro, she don't want it. It is what it is, bro. I'm not saying she wasn't a freak. She was indeed a freak. She liked getting fucked by a bunch of fucking niggas. But at a point, she ain't want to no more, and he wasn't had that shit. You gonna have these fucking freak offs, or this shit is getting leaked, nigga. What? He's done. He's done. He's done. It is what it is, bro. Why you typing dots in my shit, nigga? They deserve each other? Okay, why does she deserve him? Because she's a freak and a cheater? She deserves to get fucking beat and some more shit? Yo, what are you typing in my shit? I said that's sex trafficking or racketeering? I mean, isn't there more? I mean, I'm not saying that's all that, nigga.
What concerns did you have about saying no to freak-offs?
Safety, career, love.
No further questions.
At this moment, the
Is flying escorts out to have sex considered sex trafficking? If I hit up a bitch, yo, that's a sex worker, yo, come fuck me and my mans. That's considered sex trafficking? And if he pays them. So if they somehow prove that he's paying these niggas to fuck him and his bitch, that's sex trafficking right there. What the fuck? If pimp, yes. No, but it's illegal technically. That's even if they're willing.
judge asked if there was a recross, and they continued,
You knew Mr. Combs' sexual preference was these freak-offs, right?
I learned.
It was part of being his girlfriend?
Yeah.
You kept your old device?
Yes.
And freak-off videos in this case. They were all on those devices you kept from 2012 and 2014.
I don't know what year.
You were able to stand at his side at the Met Gala. Being his girlfriend gave you access to producers.
Yes.
Beyond Kid Cudi, what other musicians were you put in the studio with? Were you put in the studio with Nicki Minaj?
Nicki!
Yes.
You were put in the studio with Lil Wayne.
Yes.
And with Rick Ross and
That's my
Pusha
goat.
T.
Lil
Am I
Wayne my goat. Lil Wayne my goat.
forgetting any names?
You've got a lot of names.
You are self-conscious about your musical talent.
I wouldn't say that.
You had a bad performance on
I'm
one...
not really talking about this situation when I say this. But you really have an open mind to where you're not biased you. I see that you move on facts and logic. Not, oh he or she right because the internet said so.
And the fact that you can see that, that's all I want. That's the type of community I want. I want a community like me too, that thinks like that too. You feel me? And as long as you see that, that's all that matters, bro. But that's why a lot of people not gonna fuck with us though, because one day we're probably gonna be on the side of the internet, and the next day we're probably not, because that's we just think on our own, bro. We use our own brains, and sometimes half my community not gonna agree with me, and I'm not gonna agree with them. But that's just opinions. That's how opinions work. That doesn't make me a bad person. That doesn't make my chat a bad person. You feel me? It's just opinions. As long as motherfuckers not vilifying motherfuckers and trying to fucking hang niggas and fucking destroy niggas' lives off opinions, bro. And what niggas think. It's not like niggas are trying to be. You feel me?
106.
Like, I'm not mad at no motherfucker that doesn't agree with me on any situation. As long as you're not fucking trying to ruin a motherfucker's life over their opinion, bro.
You ever watch Law and Order Sfu? I feel like you be cracking down on this FR.
I need to watch more Law and Order, I ain't gonna lie.
And Park.
Early in my
Did
career.
you watch RDC?
You did music videos. Were they successful?
At this moment, the judge asked for a brief sidebar. Then they continued.
D-Rock was like a member of your family?
Yes. Like a brother.
The assistant Mia, you also had a friendship with?
Yes.
Okay, here you begin with an explicit message, and he responds with one, you are actively sexting.
Yes.
You stated that you were feeling overwhelmed after filing your civil lawsuit, right?
Yes.
You recently received a settlement from the Intercontinental?
No.
You made a demand?
Yes. $10 million, maybe.
At this moment, the judge asked anything further, and the prosecution said,
I just have one question.
but the judge said, I was asking Ms. Esteval, can you wrap up in 2 minutes? And they continued.
This is the last thing I'll ask you to read, Ms. Ventura.
Thank you. We need closure and understanding.
Why'd you keep your devices?
I was afraid of what was on them. I wouldn't take them to the Apple Store.
One question. You just reached a $10 million settlement with Intercontinental last week before trial?
At this moment, the prosecution
Oh,
objected,
shit.
but was overruled, and Cassie answered.
Yes.
At this moment, the judge took a break
Damn.
and revealed the next witness would be, in his words, Special Agent.
I'm trying to sue somebody, bro. Who you think? Yo, chat. If I'm ever in a situation where I could probably sue a company or some shit for a few M's, like let's say I break a bone or some shit, slip in the McDonald's, and I'm not realizing I could do that, let me know, bro. Just let me know. I'm trying to sue niggas. You feel me? Ruby Rose. Wait, why would I sue Ruby Rose? Wait, what shit? The BBL Chin guys. Not gonna lie, I could probably get in trouble for that since I was promoting us. Allegedly. Not them. Aided for mental trauma. Sue Adidas. Never. You could sue Eddie for missing kick payments. Kick fried my battery. What? Sue a knee doctor. Oh my God, yo, chat. Imagine I have surgery and I have to. No, I'm not gonna think about that. Yo, anything could really happen. Yo, it's getting close to surgery date, and I'm starting to get anxious about shit, bro. Like anything can happen. Like, what if I get like, what if it go, yo, I be so calm when it's surgery time until the time is actually approaching, bro. Like, yo, you're really gonna open up my body, bro. Happy Haitian Flag Day! Yo, chat, we gonna stream tomorrow with a Haitian flag. Fuck that shit. We gonna have a result. We gonna start streaming with compa, some more shit. You know what I'm saying?
Agent. And we do know that the next witness, after Cassie, would be Special Agent and Don Richard. Diddy's defense, however, objected to the testimony of Special Agent, and Don Richard and the judge said, "Why is this coming up at 3:30 p.m.? Going forward, you just address things before the courtroom." This was the end of Cassie's testimony. What did you think about it? Who do you think did better in questioning Cassie? Let us know in the comments down below. We will see you tomorrow.
Damn, the cheating with Diddy on her current husband and the freak off for life coming threw me off big time. The channel's hand down the best for how they're covering the trial. Now this channel's actually comp. Her husband supposedly protected and stood up to Diddy because she was so scared. Then homegirl cheated on him with the man she claimed raped her. I mean, I'm not for domestic violence, but make this shit make sense. Him not leaving, he wanted on a bag too. She's evil, bro. And none of those children's Diddy's. I was like, wait, what? Oh, bro. But yeah, as most shit come out, chat, we gonna stay up to date on this motherfucker, bro.
Said I'm on 3 pills right now, if I'm being honest. Hope my feelings shoot out like a rocket. Niggas thought they had the swag, but I'm really on it. Look at you just window shopping that new bag I bought it.